Noah's a happy child. He's full of smiles, always sort of lights up the room when he's there. He's got real complex needs. He's blind, he's deaf, he's got complex quadriplegic cerebral palsy, global developmental delay, epilepsy. He's non-verbal. He's fed through a gastric peg in his stomach, and he also has a life-limiting condition, which means ultimately that you know, he won't live a fulfilled life as most young kids do. When you first get told, and in the cold light of day at the start, it was shock. Probably for the first time in my life I didn't have an answer or could see a way out or direction of what to do. But quickly you sort of realise, actually, as a parent, this is now your job to step in here and do the best you can. We get 12 nights a year respite for Noah, which allows myself and my wife to have a bit of time to ourselves, because Noah needs 24-hour care and it can be pretty relentless at times. It isn't just around the physical day-to-day giving you respite, it's a lot more than that. What they also do as well is offer support to siblings. They've helped us write Noah's end-of-life care plan. Probably not something that people like to talk about, but the reality of it is that's the situation that we're in. Without Acorns, we wouldn't have any time to have time for ourselves. I think it'd be very difficult for us to do things with the girls as well, so it's really important that we have that support from Acorns that just allows us to have those moments.
Tilly has Rett syndrome, which is a neurological condition which basically means that everything we take for granted and how we move, Tilly's messages aren't getting to parts of her body, so she can't do anything for herself. Intellectually, she's aware like any other child her age, but physically, she can't use her hands or move her limbs or transition or do anything without help. And it's a progressive condition in terms of it isn't stable. I was due to go back to work and I just thought, I don't really know how I'm supposed to go back to work and function as well as cope with having a seriously ill child and trying to keep her well. I emailed Together for Short Lives and your family support manager messaged me and said, we can help. She was just amazing really, because everything I was saying, she would come back to me with suggestions and challenges and challenge my way of thinking and reframing things. And I respected it because it was from an organisation that works every single day with children with serious illness or life-limiting conditions.
I look out onto the Clare House playground from my office, so I can see every day the difference that we're making, particularly during the summer. To see the enthusiasm, the dedication, the skills, the experience of our staff on show and how they're able to make every child's stay memorable, help them to achieve things they would never otherwise be able to achieve, to help them in times of joy, but also to support families in times of great grief. I think it's an extraordinary thing to be able to experience firsthand. Without Together Short Lives, we cannot speak as a sector, we cannot speak as a movement. And so we're all then lone organisations doing the very best we can. I don't think any of us want to see the postcode lottery that families face. Just because a family happens to live really close to Clare House on Merseyside should not mean that they get a better or worse service than another children's hospice in another location. That difference that Together Short Lives makes shouldn't be underestimated. The first children's hospice was only opened in 1982, Clare House opened in 1998. We're still developing the experience and the knowledge base that we need to be able to demonstrate to society the difference and the impact that is made by the work of children's hospices and the wider children's palliative care provision. And so supporters have got that opportunity to come in at the very start of that journey and change the world.
I see Together for Short Lives as very much being part of the coordinator and signposter, I think, for professionals. Children are living a lot longer now, many of them with a life-limiting diagnosis, and that's brilliant. But we've got to therefore meet the requirements of those children and families. We can signpost professionals to resources, to what's available, and also, most importantly, we can advocate, we can influence. We've got that political network. You know, uniting the sector is about making sure that all healthcare professionals and social care professionals, anyone really who has an input and works with children and families, really understand what the needs of those children and families are and their role within that. High quality care delivered in the right place at the right time by the right team of professionals is really important. That meets the holistic needs of children and families and really what they want.